Well, it's still winter, it's still cold. We're back with another heartwarming soup. I call this one Hale and Hearty Minestrone soup because it's chock full of goodness. All kinds of vegetables in here and some penne pasta. And then I've got Parmesan cheese here to pile on top. Yeah, let's make it snowy on there. All right, let's have some of that. Well, every mouthful is going to be a little different. You got all these different ingredients in here, and yet really easy and quick to make. So let's go in the kitchen and make some of this right now. All right, from the ingredients you can see why I call this Hale and Hearty Minestrone. Full of good stuff here. So first of all, across the front, well, we've got our herbs and spices. We've got a half a teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of pepper, 1 teaspoon of oregano and basil, 1 teaspoon of thyme, and 2 teaspoons of rosemary, which is kind of looks like little pine needles. And then over here, I've got 5 cloves of garlic thinly sliced. I've got 2 tablespoons of olive oil. Here, 1 can of chopped or crushed tomatoes, whichever, either is fine. Here, this is about 7 or 8 mushrooms, and cut them quite thickly sliced, about 1/4 inch or 5 millimeters. Basically, 1 mushroom cut into 4 slices is just right. This here, oh, we got a seed there. Oh well, there's always a couple seeds that find their way in. All right, so we've got 2 red bell peppers chopped, 1 onion chopped. Over here, pepper on the celery too. I got 1 big stalk of celery, and celery is usually really expensive here in Japan. I was able to get this one at half price. Oh, that was a great find. So 1 stalk of celery, just sliced crossways, small pieces, and then the big end I chopped up into smaller pieces. This is 1 good-sized carrot chopped. Then over here, we've got 1 can of corn kernels, rinsed and drained, 1 can of red kidney beans, rinsed and drained. Here, 5 ounces or 140 grams of, now you can either use macaroni or penne. This is penne today. Usually, I like using fusilli, the fusilli pasta with my sauces and stuff, because the fusilli has all that surface area for grabbing all that good sauce. But we're in a soup today, and we want a bit of a more robust pasta that's not going to fall apart. So penne, macaroni, they work really good in the soup. And then across the back here, this is full to the brim. That is 5 cups. You can use either chicken stock, or you want to go full out vegetarian, use some vegetable stock. Either is fine. All right, got my big pot here. So first thing I'm going to do, get that olive oil in there. All right, then let's start heating that up. Medium heat. And in go the onions. All right, I'm going to cook the onions for about 5 minutes, just stirring them occasionally. And then we're going to come back and add in some more ingredients. So I'll see you then. All right, so let's soften up the onions a little bit. What I do now is I want to add the carrots and the celery. They need a little bit more cooking time than the rest. So get them in here, and also going to give them the salt and pepper. Get that in there. And the pepper. All right, let's give that a stir around. And again, just stirring every once in a while, medium heat, another 5 minutes. Just get those carrots especially started, because the carrots can be quite hard. Get them started before we add in the rest of the ingredients. All right, see you back here in 5. All right, That's been another 5 minutes and smelling great in here. So now, everything else goes in. So I'm going to start off with get some of these herbs in here. Garlic. Basically everything else. And in goes that stock. All right, so everything's in there. Get a little stir around, get it all distributed. What I want to do now is I want to bring this up to a boil. Once it starts boiling, I'm going to cook it for about 8 to 10 minutes. What I'm looking for is I want to keep the penne al dente. You know, it's still got some good body to it, but it's cooked. So it's that just gotten cooked, but still has a bit of tooth to it. That's perfect, and that's what we're going to get in about 8 to 10 minutes. Well, we got to bring it up to a boil first, but then 8 to 10 minutes. So see you back here shortly. All right, that has been bubbling away here and looking really good, smelling good. It's getting a lot of body to it. So now what I want to do is I just want to reach in here, find one of the penne. There we go. And yeah, that's perfect. That's what I want. It's just cooked, but it's still got bite to it. Even if it's just a little undercooked, it could be sitting for a little bit and hot. It's going to cook more. So what I'm going to do now is turn off the heat and just serve some of that up. Just dig down here. You got, it's just a chunky soup full of all kinds of goodness in here. Look at that. All right, there we go. Hale and Hearty Minestrone soup. And I got some Parmesan cheese to put on top. Now, with the Parmesan cheese, it depends on you and your family. In our family, yeah, that's not enough. That's enough for one bowl. Because I like a lot of Parmesan. On the other hand, my wife Rieko, she won't eat as much Parmesan on top. She'll have some, but not quite as much as me. So I'm going to grate up a bunch more for dinner tonight. Depending on you and your family, just make a bunch of Parmesan and serve it up alongside, and then everybody can help themselves. All right, enjoy that. All right, if you like this Hale and Hearty recipe, stick around. There's a lot more here on the Kuma's Kitchen YouTube channel. And also make sure that you subscribe, because there's a new one coming out every Monday. And they're all original Kevin Riley Kuma's Kitchen recipes. So, also, if you're not yet a patron, well, consider becoming one, because for as little as $3 a month, you can help support the creation of all these videos that we've been doing for years now. And also, you get access to all the cool stuff that the patrons themselves are getting access to right now. All right, now go make this Hale and Hearty Minestrone and make cooking fun again with Kuma's Kitchen.